Dave Ball, the quiet genius behind the keys, the synth magician who reshaped pop music's DNA. While millions know him for Tainted Love, few realize how deep his influence truly runs. Today, we explore the story of Dave Ball, one half of Soft Cell, a pioneer of electronic sound, and a creative force whose legacy extends far beyond one hit. Who was Dave Ball? Dave Ball, born in Blackpool, England in 1959, was a British synth player, producer, and composer best known as one half of the iconic duo Soft Cell alongside singer Marc Almond. He studied art and developed an early fascination with electronic instruments, long before they were widely used in mainstream music. What made Dave Ball's sound so distinctive? Ball's approach blended analog warmth with experimental precision. He used early synthesizers and drum machines not just for rhythm, but as storytelling tools, crafting soundscapes that felt human, emotional, and cinematic. His arrangements were minimal yet immersive, often fusing pop hooks with dark, atmospheric layers. How did Tainted Love change everything? In 1981, Soft Cell's cover of Gloria Jones's Tainted Love became a global phenomenon. It topped charts worldwide and became one of the defining tracks of the synth-pop era. But its success came with a downside: the song's fame often overshadowed Dave Ball's other innovative work. Still, his synth line and programming on that track remain timeless, influencing decades of pop and electronic music. Was Dave Ball really a one-hit wonder? Not at all. Although Tainted Love dominates public memory, Ball's career went far beyond it. Soft Cell released several acclaimed albums: Non-Stop Erotic Cabaret, The Art of Falling Apart, and Cruelty Without Beauty, filled with rich textures and emotional depth. Outside Soft Cell, Ball was an active collaborator and producer for numerous artists across different genres. What were his early contributions to the electronic music scene? Before Soft Cell's fame, Ball was already experimenting with synthesizers, tape loops, and sound manipulation. His early recordings reflected curiosity and risk-taking, blending industrial sounds, performance art, and proto-techno ideas that anticipated the UK's electronic wave of the 1980s. He helped bridge the gap between experimental electronic music and mainstream pop appeal. What did Dave Ball do after Soft Cell first disbanded? After the duo's initial split in 1984, Ball co-founded The Grid with Richard Norris. This project brought him back into the charts. Hits like Flotation, A Beat Called Love, and Swamp Thing captured the dance and rave energy of the 1990s. Through The Grid, Ball proved his adaptability and his ongoing influence on club culture. Did he create any solo or experimental work? Yes. Ball's 1983 solo album, In Strict Tempo, showcased his avant-garde side, full of ambient textures, unconventional rhythms, and collaborations with experimental musicians. These works reveal a deeper artist fascinated by sound design and mood rather than commercial success. Many modern electronic producers cite his solo work as visionary. How did Dave Ball influence future generations? His use of synthesizers as emotional instruments reshaped how artists approach electronic music. You can hear echoes of his ideas in synth-pop, techno, ambient, and even film scores. Producers today still borrow from his minimalist layering, analog warmth, and sense of mood, proving that Dave Ball's innovations are timeless. How should we remember Dave Ball today? We should remember him not just as the guy behind Tainted Love, but as a trailblazer who helped redefine the possibilities of electronic music. He was a craftsman, an explorer, and a collaborator who turned machines into poetry. His passing at age 66 marks the loss of a true sonic pioneer, but his sound continues to inspire. Finally, Dave Ball's life reminds us that true artistry often hides behind the spotlight. His influence lives on in every synth chord, every club anthem, and every melody that dares to sound different. If you've only heard Tainted Love, it's time to dive deeper, explore his albums, his solo work, and his projects like The Grid. You'll discover a legacy that helped shape modern electronic music. If you enjoyed this educational video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that celebrate the legends behind the music.